I will be sharing my screen soon. I'm coming. So hope you can see my screen. So today we'll be doing something with sorting and filtering. We want to sort and filter. So those are two things we will be doing today. The link to this particular file is still that same thing as at yesterday. So come, let me show you. If you come here, you have this. The one we used yesterday, the material we used yesterday, this is the file. So the material we are using today, sort and filter, this is the file. This is the file we are using. For today's class, this is the file we are using. And for yesterday's class, this is the file. So you just need to go to the link, open the link, then you download the files. So those are the things you just need to do. Those are the things you need to do to just get the files. So now we would be doing some things. We'll be doing some things regarding this. So before we start, I want to explain the meaning of sorting and the meaning of filtering. Now, sorting is a way of arranging our data based on a particular sequence. It might be ascending, it might be descending, it might be from the newest to the oldest, it might be from the biggest to the largest, it might be from, they might give you the sequence they want. It might not be in ascending or descending, it might be in a particular sequence that they want it to be. So you'll be the one to understand that, okay, I want to sort this thing like this. So now it's like this. It's like the old states in Nigeria. I think Abia is coming first. That's if we are sorting in ascending, because ascending means from the smallest to the largest, or in ascending, that is from A to Z. Because Abia is starting from A, Abia will be starting first. But there are some scenarios where your client will tell you that he wants to see Lagos first, followed by Abuja. So he's giving you the sequence he wants. He's not ascending, he's not descending. He's starting from Lagos. So how do we sort all those things? So sorting is a way of arranging. We want to arrange our data. So that is sorting. So in a particular sequence. So your data still remains. Let's assume I want to sort this data now. This particular data. This one. If I want to sort it, it means this data, nothing will happen to this data, just that the arrangement will change. The arrangement will change. Now, what is filtering? Filtering is a way of removing only needed data from the whole table. Now, assume something. I have agents. I have places where I have Adams, I have Vance, I have Chung, I have a lot of agents. What if I want to see only Adams? I want to see places that is showing for only Adams. I don't want to see others. I want to see for only Adams. So what I'm trying to do there is that I'm trying to get only for Adams. I'm trying to generate a particular data from the whole table. So I'm filtering out only Adams. That is what I'm doing. So filtering is a way of getting out only the information you need from a data. You want to filter it out. But sorting is a way of arranging. Your data still remains there, but you are arranging in a particular sequence. It might be ascending, it might be descending, it might be any way. It might be any way. So it depends on whatever you want to do. It depends on whatever your client needs. It depends on whatever you yourself you need. You can sort it. Now, the first thing I do immediately I get my data is that, okay, let me just explain something. This one's sorry, someone is entering the class now. Who is using a laptop to attend this class? If you are using a laptop to attend this class and you can actually see those that are just joining and you can admit them, please kindly signify. So I don't want to be coming back, so admit people. So if someone can do it, I think Mr. Bernard said he's having issues with his so if someone can do it for us, so I don't want to be coming back to admit people. So I feel someone should be able to admit people. I shouldn't be the only one admitting people. So I would, so in case someone is here, just admit the person into the class. I would not want to come back to do that. Um, let's go back to our sorting and filtering. So as I was saying, this is the headers. Sorry, look at this. This is the header. This is the header of our table. Then this is what? These are the values. All these ones underneath, they are the values. They are the values. Now this one is just that same table. Let me delete it. I've deleted it. It's not there again. So I will tell you the reason why it was there before. But don't worry. So now,
Sorry, I don't know whether you can expand this so that we can see it very, very well.
no problem. Is it okay now?
Thank you.
Is it okay now?
A little bit more.
What of now? Is it okay now?
I don't know whether that can.
I think this is okay. So we'll be able to see what we are doing.
It's okay.
Okay. So now look at what I'll be doing. So there are some cases where you will see this hash sign. Hash sign. What is this hash sign? There are values there. Just that this particular column, the width of this column cannot contain the values inside this place. That is, this place is not wide enough to contain what is inside this place. That is why you're having this hash sign. So how can I adjust? I need to adjust it. So if I bring my cursor to this border, the border between B and C, and I kind of increase it, can you see? It has changed from that hash sign to the values inside it. Because what was there before, or something like this, let me return it. Can you see? I'm having hash sign. So those hash sign is telling me that whatever is here, this particular space, the width of this particular column can't contain it. So I can increase it. I can come here and increase the space. I will increase the width of that particular place. So you can do that for anything you want to do. And even if it's for everything, all the whole table, if you want to increase the width of all the whole columns, so you just come here. If I click on this particular place, I've increased. That is, I'm clicking on all the whole table. Then I'll just double click on the particular border. If I double click on the particular border, it will arrange all the columns based on the values inside. So everything will be showing. So I would sort that. We'll do that later. So I need to explain the meaning of this data. This data has how many rows? 125 rows. 125 rows. So these are the headers of the data. These are the headers of the data. This is an housing data. So this is the name of the agent that wants to sell the house. This is the date. This is the date they listed the house. That is the date that they said, I want to sell this house. So this is the date. The area where the house is. Some houses are in the central region. So this is the agent's name, the date listed, the area, then the price. That is the list price. How much they want to sell it. This is the price. Then for each house, each particular row means a particular house. So for this particular house, this house has 2 bedrooms. 2 bedrooms. That is, the bed is what? 2. The bedroom is what? 2. The bedroom is 2. The square feet, that is the size, is 1,552. Now the type, we have different types too. If it has a pool, does this house has a pool? True. If it does not have a pool, it will write false. Then sold. This is going to tell us if they've sold the house or if they've not sold the house. So if this one is true now, it means they've sold the house. If it is false, it means they've not sold the house. So the house is still up for sale if it is false. So if it is true, that means the house has been sold. Now, that is our data set. That is our data set. So now, we have a lot of questions we need to answer based on this. Based on this, we have a lot of questions we need to answer. And we answer questions based on sorting, and we answer questions based on filtering. But before I do that, one thing I do is that before I start, you see this my particular headers. I insert a filter button to them. I insert a filter button. Where can I find my filter button? Filter is something like that. You know that filter that we use in, maybe you want to use to pour our petrol or something. Look at it, filter. I insert it. Once I insert, you see it on all the headers of your data. So you can come here, you see sort and filter. By the time you click on it, you see filter.
Sorry, I don't know whether you can increase it a little bit more, but the filtering is a little bit low. Thank you.
Now, you just see
Very
filter.
good.
You see filter. Do you understand? And you can come to data. If you come to data, on your home button, you can see filter here. On your home button, you can see filter here. But on your data ribbon, you can come to your data ribbon, you still see the filter. It is here. It is this large icon here.
Yeah.
You see it here. Please, can you just give me a minute? I'm sorry, maybe 30 seconds. I'm coming. Yeah. Oh, yeah, I'm not. Okay, I'm back. Sorry for that. So, as I was saying, I said, let me go back to. I said you can come to your home ribbon, and you see the filter here. You see it here. And if you don't want to put it, if you can't see it from there, you can come to your data ribbon, and you see filter. Look at it. It looks like a funnel. So it's like you are putting all the information and you want to bring out only the one you need. So this filter, by the time I do that, now what will happen to my data? Can you see this particular drop down is now on all the headers? So what is this telling me? If I open this up, can you see? So I can actually sort my data from A to Z. A to Z means ascending. I can sort my data from Z to A. Z to A means what? Descending. Now I can sort based on color. We'll be doing that when we get to conditional formatting. We'll be doing that. Now look at this particular place. This particular place is used to filter. Now this is telling us all the names that are inside this particular column. Now look at this particular column. I have Adams, I have Vance, I have Chung, I have Kelly, I have Jenkins. Now if I open this up now, I can see all the names here. All the names of all the people inside this particular column without repetition. You know, Adams is coming out multiple times in this particular place. But here now, Adams is coming out only once. So this place is just to tell you those unique things that are inside that particular column. So Adams, Vance, Bennett, Chung, Daly, Hamilton, Jenkins, Kelly, Lang, Peterson. I have all of them here. So what if I want to see only the houses by Adams? Only the houses by Adams. We'll be doing that later. That's for filter. We are still on sorting. So now, one thing, the first question they asked us is that sort the data in the newest to the oldest order of the dates listed. So they want the data to be listed in such a way that we have from the newest dates to the oldest date. From the newest date to the oldest date. That's what they want. Now, the first thing you need to make sure that you are doing is that, look at this now. Before I get to the date, if I want to make it in ascending order for the agent's name, I'll just come here, ascending, sort ascending, because A to Z is ascending. So I'll just say A to Z. It's sorted already. So Adams first, followed by Vance, followed by Chung. Can you see ABC? What if I have how many areas? I have Central, North County, and South County. Central, I know you might not say that, that's what I'm saying it. Central, North County, and South County. How do I arrange them in ascending order? Central has to come first, followed by North County, followed by South County. So if I want to sort in ascending order, I'll just come here and I'll click on ascending. Can you see? If I click on ascending, the whole central region is coming first, followed by the what? North County, followed by what? The South County. Followed by the South County. So that is what is happening here. So I can actually sort. But they said I should sort from the newest to the oldest. From the newest to the oldest. The first thing I need to make sure of is that this particular date, if you check this particular point, is actually a date. Make sure it is a date. So if it is a date, I can just come here and sort. They said, look at the question. The question is sort the data in the newest to the oldest order of date listed. Newest to the oldest. So if I come to my date, I can sort from what? Newest. I'll just click on newest to the oldest. Newest to the oldest. Once I click on it, you will see that this one now, starting from 18th of what? October 2007. That's the newest date. Followed by 14th of October. Followed by 11th of October. Followed by 9th of October. Followed by 6th of what? October. Followed by 3rd of October. Followed by 2nd of October. Then 30th of September. So can you see it has arranged it in such a way that it is starting from the newest date to the oldest date. So now, one thing you should notice is that this thing is from sort oldest to the newest because this is the date. I can't say I want to sort a date from ascending to descending. The date can only be sorted maybe from the newest date to the oldest date. But if you are looking at this agent now, this agent does not have newest to oldest because it is a name. I can only sort maybe ascending or I'll sort what? Descending. So now, why do we have this table here? Oh, sorry, I think some people actually wanted to join. I'm sorry if you are just joining. Sorry, sorry, sorry. Sorry, you can still join us. You are still you have not missed. You have not missed. So let's continue. Hope you can see my screen. Let's continue. We are dealing with sorting and filtering. Sorting and filtering. That's what we are doing into this class. So we want to sort our date. The question is, look at the question. Sort the data in the newest to the oldest order of the dates listed. The newest to the oldest. So now, make sure that this date, particularly, they said they want it from the oldest to the newest. So one thing I want to do is that I want to make sure that I'm sorting from the what? Newest to the oldest. I'll just click on this, newest to the oldest. So if the question was sort in ascending order of agent's name, that is, they want the agent's name in ascending order, you just click on this and you click on A to Z. A to Z means ascending, Z to A means descending. So if they have said sort the agent's name in descending order, I'll just click on this. Can you see S is starting first because it is what? Descending. So Sasha first, Romero, Robinson, that's R, followed by P because we are sorting what? Descending. But because this is what? Just letters. But if this is a date, make sure this is going to be a date too. So if I want to sort, it's not going to be ascending or descending. This can only be what? Arranged either from the oldest to the newest. If it is actually maybe numbers, you see numbers is going to be sorted either from the smallest to the largest. Do you understand? If it is letters, it's going to be sorted in ascending order, maybe from A to Z or from Z to A. If it is a date, it's going to be sorted from the newest to the oldest or from the oldest to the what? Newest. If it is numbers, dealing with numbers, it's going to be sorted from the biggest to the smallest or from the smallest to the biggest. So now, what are you going to do for me? There's something I need you to, there are some things that I'll be teaching you that will be outside what we really need to do. So now look at this. I have a lot of values on this table. This is the table. The table is stopping at 126. How can I copy this table at once? Everything. Just click on any of the parts and press Ctrl A. Ctrl A means you are selecting all the whole table. Ctrl A means you are selecting all the whole table. So now look at what I'm doing. I didn't click on this part. I clicked on a particular part on the table and I clicked on Ctrl A. So it's picking all the whole table. All the whole table. So now, I think someone is here again. Okay, Mr. Abdurrafiq, what is, you are raising up your hand. You can unmute your mic and ask your question.
Hello. I wanted to ask. Hello.
I'm listening.
Yeah, like the data set you're working on. I wanted to know if it's on the Google, is it on the Google Drive or is there a Google Drive where it is
Yes.
on? So that you're working on it, you can.
I already said it yesterday. Preferably, I would not even want you to start working on it as I'm doing it. Obviously, you can always refer to the videos because the videos are ready. They will be uploaded, and this one too is also being recorded. So you can always reach out.
Okay, that's okay.
Is,
all right.
I just want you to focus on this class. Just focus on what I'm doing. So get it. what I'm doing in this class so that your attention will be divided. You might be listening and trying it yourself. Your attention will be divided. So um I would then I've talked about control A. So if I want to copy something, it's going to be control C now. So if I've highlighted everything control A and I want to copy the whole table, I'll just click on control C. If I click on control C, you can see the way it is moving. So it means I've copied something. So now, what if I want to copy only this column, this first column, and only the second column? So I can just click on this and I'll put my hand on shift. I'll click on this too. I can still put my hand on, you can just use control or shift. So now what is the difference between using shift and control? Now what if I want to take from A, I want to copy all the columns of A to G. I will just put my hand on shift and I'll click on G. It has packed everything from A to G. But what if I want to be going step by step? I don't want to copy everything at once. I want to take only A and B. So A, B, C, and I want to go step by step. I'll just use control. I'll just put my hand on control and I'll be clicking on it. I'll put my hand on control and I'll be clicking on it. If I click on this, it has selected this. If I want to click on B again, I can put my hand on control. Just put your hand on control. I just press control down, control key down, and click on this. Put your control key down, click on this. So if you want to copy this O3, so far I've selected it, I can now copy. I can just press control C to copy. And if you want to paste it somewhere else, you can just go there and paste it. So now there's another thing I want to show you. Now, what if I want to go down? I don't want to be going down like this. When I clicked on A selected the whole column. That is, even when data has finished, it is selected it. This whole thing, it selected everything to the least row. What if I want to select only from here to the last point of my data? That is to this point. How do I select it? These are things that you would need when you are dealing with all these things. If you want to select only that particular column from where it started to where it ended, not the whole column. If I'm clicking on A, it will select everything down. If I want to get everything from where the agent's name started to where the list number is or the list name is, what will I do? I'll just put my hand on. So far I've selected the first one. I'll put my hand on control shift down. Control shift down, can you see it's went to the last person? Control shift down. You put your hand on control shift and you press down. So if I want to go to the right, if I press control shift right, can you see what it did? It went to the right. So I will do that again. Look at this. If I click on this now, only the agent's name, and I didn't go down, and I press control shift and I go right. Right, it's going to select all the old letters because I selected only right. Now if I say control shift down, it's going to select all the whole table. Control shift down now. It's selecting the whole, so you can just go anyhow. Just so that your control shift is making you select the whole thing. So I can start from here. I can say I want to start from here. And I'll just press control shift left now. Control shift left has selected everything towards the left. So if I want to select everything down, I'll just press control shift down again. That selected everything downward. So I need you to understand those little concepts. Those little concepts are things that would help us. Those are the things that would help us. So now, what I want to do is I want to select the whole table. So I'll first click on Control A. I've selected the whole table and I'll copy it, Control C. I've copied it like that. Now, what I want to do is that I want to paste it here. So I'll click on this paste and I'll click on Control V. Control V means you want to paste it. Control V. So I've pasted it here. Why am I pasting? The reason why I'm doing this is because I want the question to be different from the answer. Let's assume we've not even sorted this. Let's assume that we've not answered this. We've not answered this particular question. Sort the data from the newest to the oldest because this particular date is not still sorted. So let's assume that I want to sort it, and that's the way I want you to submit your assignment because we'll be having assignment based on this too. So what I want you to do is that you have to copy it. This particular question, this is the question. So I want to see your answer somewhere else. So by the time I'm looking at the question and the answer, there are two different things. The question is there, is not sorted, and the answer is going to be sorted. That is why I'm copying. I might just sort the question and you will just see only one table. But I want to be seeing two tables, one for the question and one for the answer. I don't know if you get what I'm saying. So,
Yes, do, sir.
okay. So that is the reason why I said I want it like that. So now I can just click on this particular point and say from the newest, because they said from the newest to the oldest, from the newest to the oldest, and it has been sorted. Can you see 18th of October 1st, followed by 14th, followed by 11th. We've sorted it. We've sorted our data. So the next thing I want to do now is that if you look at it, everything is sorted. It's sorted. You can verify. Then you can open as many sheets as possible. As many sheets as possible on your Excel. This is a sheet. I can decide to open another sheet. This is another sheet. Sheet 2. This is another sheet. Sheet 3, sheet 4, sheet 5, sheet 6, sheet 7, sheet 8. So you can open as many sheets as possible. So I can decide to open another one again. Sheet 9. I can decide to open another one again. Just this plus sign is opening new ones. So you would be needing, and you can delete it. So if I right click on this now, if I just right click on this particular sheet, I can delete. Right click on it and I'll delete. So that is it. So you'll be needing all these tools, because by the time I give you assignment, you'll be copying this particular table and you'll be doing it yourself. So we've done the question for sheet 1. The question for sheet 1 has been sorted. For sheet 2, I don't know if you can see this now.
We can't see it, please.
Okay.
Increase it a little bit more. All right. Okay.
So now, look at the question they asked us. It says sort the data in ascending order of area and descending order of agent's name. Two things. They have to sort it in ascending order of area, then descending order of agent's name. That is, by the time you sort all your data in ascending order first, then you need to sort it in descending order of the agent's name. Based on the first sorting is it has to be what? Ascending order of area. Then it will be what? Descending order of the agent's name. Now, this involves two things, not one, two. So what are the things that will be needed? Look at this. If they are said only ascending order of agent's name, I said this that you see this filter thing that is always here. You can always come here and just put your filter. Is a filter. So it will just add all this filter for you. So now it said ascending order of agent's name. So I can say agent's name. But if I come here and I say descending order of area, if I say descending order, it has affected this one. This one is no more ascending again. It has not affected this one. So how can I do it in such a way that it has to sort it in ascending order of the agent's name, and that same thing, that same sorting is still affecting the descending order of the area? I don't know if you are getting the question. That is the question they want. It has to be ascending order of the agent's name and descending order of, ascending order of the area and descending order of the agent's name. Now let me give you the example. It said ascending order of area. So our area, okay, let me delete this. So we'll do it again. Control A. Let me delete it. We deleted it. Let's go and copy our table again. So we'll copy our table there. I'm coming. So Control A for selecting everything. Control C for copying it. Then I'll come here and I'll paste it. Control B. I've pasted it. So it's so simple. So now we have our data here now. This is our data from the question. This is what we're going to do now. So we should sort it in ascending order of the area. That is, the area must be ascending first. That is central. And descending order of agent's name. So from this central now, you have to sort the names under this central in descending before you now go to the next area. That is what they want. So what am I going to do? You come to your data because I want to manipulate my data. You come to this data, then you see sort. Because I'm dealing with not only one thing. If it was only one, I would have just done okay. I would have just come here and I would have sorted it once and for all. Then I'm done. But what they want to do now is they want to do two things at the same time. So how am I going to do it? I have to come here, sort. You see, sort. Not this one. If I click on this one is ascending A to Z. And this one is Z to A, ascending. I don't know what did you say? What did you say? Someone said something now. I don't know. Can you hear me?
We couldn't hear you.
Okay,
You
okay,
are
okay.
going up.
What of now?
We can hear you now. We can hear you now.
Okay, sorry. Maybe it's the network. No problem. So now, let me just continue with what we have. So now, we are dealing with two things. Hope you can still hear me, Mr. Bernard.
Yeah, we can hear you. We can hear you.
So now, I want to sort based on two things. Then you see this sort. You see this sort. Then I'll click on it, sort. Then I'll see, okay, fine, the values have come out. Because I have my thing selected here. That is the reason why. I have two tables on this thing. So which one am I sorting? Am I sorting this one or this one? It is this one I want to sort. So I've selected it first before I clicked on that sort. I don't know if you are getting me. Let me say what I'm saying again. So I just click on sort. What am I sorting? Which table am I sorting? It selected this one for us. But what if it was this one I wanted to select? So I would have selected the table I want to sort first. That's the first thing I would do. So this table now, Control A. I selected it. Then I'll come to sort. Sort. So once okay, the first thing that is said is what? Ascending order of area. So sort by what? By the time you open this up, you will see all the columns. This agent, this listed, all these things, all these columns, you see it here. So the first thing they said we should sort is the area. So I'll click on area. Area. I'm sorting on what? The cell values. So you can sort on different things, cell colors, cell. But what I'm sorting on is based on the values inside this particular cell. So I'll leave it as cell values. How am I sorting it? I'm sorting from A to Z because they said what? Ascending, A to Z. So I'll leave it like that. Then I have another one, descending. So I'll add another level. Have you seen it? Add level. I'll add another one. That's what I will do. I'll add another one. So if you have a level and you want to delete, you can still delete the level. So I'll add another level. Then I'll say, what is the next level? Agent's name. So I'll click on agent. It's still based on the cell values. But they said the agent's name has to be what? Descending. So descending is what? Z to A. Descending is Z to A. So once I'm done with that, I've done ascending, area, and I've done descending. And I'll click on what? Okay. Once I do that, if you look at it first, our ascending now, area, if you look at it, central first, followed by North County, followed by South County. Good. So now what happened to central? If you look at central now, Sasha is starting for central because they said the agent's name has to start in descending, followed by R, followed by P, followed by L. Immediately central ended and I started with North County. I have another Sasha. That is another descending. I don't know if you are getting it again. So it is sorting is based on what I really want. The sorting is based on what I want. So that is what our client needs, and that is what we are giving the client. So sort in ascending of area, good. Then what you have sorted again, we now want to sort it based on what? The agent's name in descending order. So that is what they told us to do. That is what they told us to do, and that is what we are doing. I hope we are getting it. So before I go to the next one, does anybody have any question? So in the absence of no question, I'll move to the next one. So to the next one, sheet 3. It said now, Let me increase this so you see. Let me delete this control A. Let me delete this. So now, how am I going to bring this table here? So click on this, Control A, then Control C to copy. Please don't forget, then Control V to paste it here. So I can come here now and see the question. Look at the question they asked us to do.
You can help us increase.
Is it okay now?
One more.
Out of now.
Okay.
Okay. So now, look at the question they asked us. They said sort the data according to the following order of area. Now they said they want South County first, followed by what? Central, followed by North County. Now this is not ascending and this is not descending. If you look at it very well, this is not ascending and this is not descending. They want to give us their own order. So what are we going to do? It is not ascending and it is not what? Descending. So what am I going to do to that? Someone wants to join the class. I don't want to be doing this every time. So I'm coming. So I have South County, Central, and North County. If it was ascending, it would have been Central, North County, South County. If it was descending, it would have been South County, North County, Central. But now this is the order they want. South County first, followed by Central, followed by North County. This is not ascending, and this is not what? Descending. So what am I going to do? Now, there's always a solution. There is always a solution. So what are we going to do? I have my data picked already, so I'll come back to this sort. I'm still going to be using sort. So what am I sorting by? I'm sorting by what? So here now I'll click on area. I'm sorting by area. Then I'm sorting on based on the cell values. So now what is the order? What I want to order by is not here. I want to order by South County, Central, and North County. I'm not sorting ascending and I'm not sorting descending. What I want to do is not here. So what will I do? I'll click on custom list. This custom list, I'll click on it. This custom, because custom means you want to customize. It means you want to customize your own. That's the meaning of custom list. So I'll click on the custom list because I want to customize my own. I will now come here. Here, this has various ways you can actually list. You can actually customize your things. So I have this here already because I've done it before. So I'll do it again. So I will now tell you how you use it. You see the way they wrote it here, the way they want their order, that is the way you now write it. They want, please is case sensitive. Their S is capital letter S dot. They put a space and they put county. That is the way it is on the table. Sorry, S dot county. That's the first thing that they want. That's the first thing that they want. You put a comma. Then the next one is going to be what? Not central. Central. The C for the central is a capital letter C. So I'm using capital letter C. If you're not using capital letter C, it's going to be looking for central that is small letter C. That is why you must be able to get the way it is written on your data, or else you will not get the answer. You must write it the way it is on your particular data, comma, followed by what? Not county. N dot county. N dot county. So that's the next thing. Immediately I'm done. I'll click on add. Add. So once I'm done, just click on add. Once you click on add, you will see it here. Have you seen it? It is here. What I just did, it is here already. And I'll click on OK. So I'll come here and I'll click on it. Have you seen it now? So it is there already. It is there already. Look at it. It is there already. South County, Central, and North County. And I'll click on OK. Then I'll click on OK. So once I do that, you see our data has been sorted. So South County first, followed by Central, then followed by North County. Followed by North County. So you tell them the order you want. So you just come to sort. I'll do it again. Area, cell values. Then you come here, you come to custom list, and you customize what you want. Yeah, you write it the way you want it, and you add. Once you add, you click on it. Once you click on it, and you click on OK, it will be here, and you click on OK again, and that is it. So any question regarding that? Okay, in the absence of no question, I will continue. For the next one, please, if you have questions, please let me know. Please and please let me know. So now we are done with sorting. There is still a lot of ways to sort, but with what I've just done, the other ways are things that you can actually now get yourself. There are things that you can get yourself now with that sorting.
Sorry,
Because
actually, I can't actually ask question now, but I just would ask, the video of this record will be available, right?
yes,
Because I'm
yes.
just joining like 5
No,
minutes
no,
now, and
it's
I
no, no.
barely understood everything that you just explained. So I guess the video will explain it more.
Okay, no problem, no problem. The video is being recorded already.
Okay.
The video is being recorded. So another thing I would always implore us to, please let us always come to class early so that I won't be missing. Though the class is being recorded and the videos will be available, but let us at least, if you're available, I know some of us are working, so if you're available, let us just come to class early enough so we're getting what we want to get on time. So, and at the end of the day, you don't want to, some people are already in class and you don't want to go back to start explaining again. It's going to be at the detriment of others. So we don't want to do that. So now, the next question now is find all the houses in the central area. I just want the houses in the central area. So that one is not sorting again. I'm not sorting. Sorting is a way of arranging your data in a particular sequence. Now they only want to see the houses in the central region. So anywhere it is North County or South County, they don't want to see it. They only want to see central. So anywhere it is central. So they want to bring out a particular data from your whole table. They want to bring out a particular data from the whole table. So it's not like they are sorting again. Now you want to filter. So that is the difference between sorting and filtering. Now we want to filter our data. That is what we want to do. We want to filter our data now. So how am I going to do it? How am I going to filter our data? Let's copy the data. Let's copy it. So let's copy everything. Control A, Control C. Control A is to select everything. Then Control C is to copy it. Then I'll come here, Control V to paste it. You might be seeing this hash sign. It means this space is not enough for the values that are here. So I can actually increase it. I'll just increase it a little bit. So it will show the date. So I can come here too and I'll increase it. So it is here already. So now, let's come here. I hope you can see my screen now. It is big enough. So now, look at what it said. I said the first thing I used to do is I will put in my filter button. I'll put it there. So once I put it there, it will be easy for me to filter. It will be easy for me to filter. So now, he said he wants all the houses in the central area. So if I open up this drop down, if you open it up, I can see all the areas here. So I can just unselect everything. I'll click on only central. If I click on only central, what will happen? Only central region will be showing. All other regions will not be showing. What if I want central and I want North County too? That is, I want central and North County. I'll just click on OK. And I'll see central, I will see North County too. What if I want to see only South County? I'll just unselect all this and I'll select only South County. So South County is showing. But our question is only in central area. So I'll click on what? Only central. So central. As simple as that. So if they are said I want all the houses in central where the agent is Adams. So I'll just unselect this and I'll click on Adams 2 again, and I'll have this. So I have Central and Adams. So these are the houses that are in the central regions that are actually that the agents that handled it is Adams. So Central and Adams together, this is the houses that we have. So and you can come here and select everything again. Select all. So I can come here. So this one is only for Central. So it's okay like this. This is our answer. Central. Very, very simple to filter. Our filtering is still going to go a long way. So they are still, we still have a lot of things. Look at the next one. Okay, now it's going to get better, more tougher. So now look at this. So now they said find the list of all the houses in the central region. So the house must be in the central region. That is, the house must be central with pool. That is, the house must be central with a pool. That is, if the house is central, the pool must be true. Those are the houses I want. The house must be in the central region with a pool. And at the same time, the house must be in South County. I want houses in central region with pool and houses in South County without pool. So what I want to do is I want to get houses in central region with a pool, then houses in the South County region without pool. So what am I going to do? Let me copy my table. Control C. Then I'll come here. Control V. Very simple. So let's come back to our. So now, what we just did earlier, will it work? Let's try it. Let's see if it will work. Let's add our filter tab. We've added our filter tab. So let's increase this. So now they said find all the houses in the central region. So the area must be central. Central region. Okay. With a pool. That is, the pool must be what? True. Okay. Then I want houses in the South County. South County. Houses in South County. Okay, I'll add South County. Okay. And it has to be without pool. How am I going to show South County without pool? Don't forget I have Central with pool. So if I add without pool, false, it's going to be showing South County with pool and South County without pool. Because by the time I click on this, it's clicking on both. I have both clicked already. So it's like those with pool and those without pool are going to be showing. So how am I going to solve that problem? I don't know if you understand the problem. If you don't understand the problem, please unmute your mic and let me know that you don't understand the problem. You must understand the problem before you can get the solution. Nobody's saying anything. So you understand the problem.
Yes, we do.
Yes, we do.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Understood.
Okay. So now, so far we understand the problem. Now we can continue. We understand the problem. And our former method of filtering cannot work in this way. So what am I going to do? There's something we call a criteria table. Where this criteria they give us, this is a criteria. This particular question that they give us, we can put it in context for them. So we create a criteria table. How am I going to create a criteria table? So I'll come here. I'll select all the others. How am I going to select all the others? I'll click on the first one, Control Shift Right. I've selected it and I'll press Control C. I'll come here and I'll paste it, Control V. I think someone is joining the class. Let's delete this. Control A. Delete. So it has been deleted already. So now I've selected all the headers and I've pasted it here. So now what is our question? It said the houses. You now tell them the way it is. The houses must be what? In the central region. The first one, that the house must be in the central region. So I'll come here. The area must be what? Central. I'll write it central. Central. You write it the way it is on your data. The C is the capital letter C. That is why I'm putting my C to be capital letter C. If your own C is small letter C, it's going to be looking for central with a small letter C, and it's not going to throw out any answer. So you must write it the way it is here. Or better still, if you don't want to do that, you don't want to write it in full, you can put equals to, and you click on this central, this one. So it's telling you that what is here, let me put it here, and you click on enter. So to put that central there. So you can do that too, or you can write it in full. You can use any of both. So it has to be central. They said find the list of all the houses in the central region with pool. It means that pool must be what? True. You can click on any true, just make sure true is here. And the true is written in the same way it is on your original table. So the central, the area must be central, and it must be with what? A pool. Then the next one is that I must have my area in South County. So I have another thing in South County again. So I'll add it. Equals, I'll go back to my table. I'll go and choose South County. South County. Okay. South County. You can decide to do it that way, and you can decide to write it in full. South County. But now that our pool must be what? False. So I'll say equals, then you choose false. Any false that you have here, false. Just make sure it is the way it is written here. False. So I've created my criteria. This is what we call a criteria table. I've created my criteria. So now, if you look at it, from what I have here, I've written it on this table. That is, the house must be in the central, and it must be with a pool. And it must be, I must have another house in the South County without what? A pool. Nice. So now, what am I going to do? I will now come to where I have this sort and filter, this particular place, on my data ribbon. You now see, because what we want to do now is a bit advanced. You now see from your filter, you see advanced. Advanced. You click on that advanced. So now, I will explain the meaning of all these things to you. Now, what we want to do, I think someone is in.
Please, can you zoom that other part?
This one,
Yes, sir.
it can't be zoomed. It can't be
So
zoomed.
tiny, I can't see.
So don't worry, I will explain what is there for you so you understand. And while you are watching the video, so you get it. So now, he said the first thing here is filter the list in place. That is it this particular one I want to filter? Don't forget, I said I always like if the question is here and the answer is here. So I don't want you to filter this one. Come and filter it somewhere else. That's what we've been doing, right? We've been having our question here, then we have our answer somewhere else. So because I don't want to filter this one, not this one, you want to filter another one entirely. So you click on copy to another location. So this one is copy to another location. So I want to copy from this particular point. My answer should be in another place. I want my answer here. I don't want this one to be my answer. I want my answer somewhere else. So that is why I'm clicking on the second one, copy to another location. So the first thing they asked us is the list range. List range. This range is where is your data? Where is your data? That is the original data. Where is it? Our original data is this one, Abby. So I'll just let me delete what is here. So I'll click on this first one and I'll press Ctrl A. So it will select everything. That's my original data. That is my original data. So the second one that they are asking of is the criteria range. So that criteria table that we created is going to be our criteria range. Let me delete everything here. So I'll click on, look at the way I'm selecting it. Have you seen this? I've selected it. This is my criteria range. Now, where do I want to paste my answer? That's the last one. Copy to where? Where do I want to paste it? Where do I want to paste it? I want to paste it here. You now click on the header. The header. The header must be the same size of the header of your original table. Do you understand? Our original table has how many? How many headers? 10 headers. So this must be 10 too. 10. 10. If it is 9, it will not go. If it is 11, it will not go. So it must be 10 too. And I'll click on this. So now I've selected the table, I've selected the criteria, and I've selected where I want to paste it. Once I'm done, I'll click on OK. If I click on OK, our answers are going to populate. And if you look at it, South County, if you look at the pool is false. Central, if you look at it, the pool is what? True. South County, South County, South County, down. All the pools, they are what? False. Central, Central, Central. True, true, true. So we can now filter our data based on a particular criteria. Hope you are getting my answer now. Now, what I just explained, I know some of us might be having some questions. Please and please ask your questions. Please don't be shy. Ask questions. Don't be thinking you will see the video. Obviously, you see the video, but you can still ask questions.
Hello? Hello.
Hello, Mr. Anthony, I can hear you.
Okay, I think everything is going well, but
Okay.
I will need you to just the one you just did now, the last explanation
Okay,
on how
okay.
to.
That's that
Yes,
criteria
yes,
thing. The way I was copying the whole thing.
exactly,
Okay,
exactly, criteria. Yes, yes.
okay, okay. No problem. No problem. No problem. So, Mr. Anthony wants us to do that again, and we'll be doing it again. I know some of us really want us to do that thing again. So, I'll delete this. So now the next thing I want to do is I have my criteria listed already. I know that one is simple. So now what I want to do is I'll come to advanced because what I want to do is advanced. Advanced. In your advanced, what you want to do is just to copy the locations. So the first thing is that I'm not going to filter this one. I'm not going to filter this one. I want to filter to another location. So I'll click on copy to another location. That's the first thing I need to do. I'll copy to another location. So the first thing they're asking us is where is the original table? That table that you want to filter, where is the original table? That's what they're asking us. So I'll delete everything here so that I'll be able to show you. So click on the first one and click on Control A. So you'll be able to select the whole table. I've selected the first one. The second thing they're asking us is what? The criteria range. Criteria range. Criteria range is that table that you created. And this is it. This is it here. That is the criteria range. Then the next one is where are you copying it to? Where are you copying it to? I'm copying it to this point. This is where I want to copy it to. This place. And it must be the same size as your original table. Original table has how many headers? 10. This one too, I copied 10 headers. So if you are copying 2 headers, it will not go. If you are copying 11, it will not go. Then I click on OK.
Sorry, please. How do you come up with this advanced filter? Sorry, just
What did you say?
I said the advanced filter. How
Yes.
did you come up with
It's
it?
here.
Sorry.
It's here. It's here. You see advanced here. When you go to the
Oh,
data
okay,
region, you see
okay,
advanced. Under sort
all
and
right.
filter, you see advanced. So you
Oh,
see.
okay, fantastic.
So I'm able to sort it now. You can actually see something. I can sort this one too now. I can just add my filter now. I've added my filter and I can sort. Let's sort maybe. Can you see? I sorted central and south county. You see all the centrals, they are true, 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 true. So immediately false started. False started where South County started, and everything is still false. So Mr. Who asked the question? Mr. Anthony. Mr. Anthony, okay. Are we good to go?
Yes, yes, yes. Better,
Okay.
better now. Yeah. Thank you.
If you are enjoying the class, you can drop something on the chat box to let me know that you are following, you are getting it. So I will know you are following. Okay. Thank you, Mr. Abdulrafik is following. It's getting interesting already. So now, the next one, another question. Another question. Let me increase this. Look at the question. The question said they want the house in North County with 2 bedrooms. So the house must be in North County with 2 bedrooms and the type must be single type family. The type here must be single type family. So they said the agent with a house in North County having a 2 bedroom and a single type family. So let me delete all this. This is not needed. So now, this is what we are going to do now. Let's delete this full criteria. So I'll be creating a new criteria. So now, the first thing I want to do is I want to create my criteria.
Sorry, I have a question.
Okay, what's the question?
Okay, this advanced, um, you taught the other simpler one where we go to see, where we go to filter and sort.
Yes, yes.
Um, could we just use the advanced for every type?
Yes, advanced can be used for every type. Advanced can be used for every type. But there are some cases where you don't even need to go to advanced. It's so simple. Maybe you just want to see only central. You just go there and click on central. You are okay. But because we are having two or more criterias, do you understand?
Yeah.
Okay. Now look at this one. Look at this question. This question does not really involve you to use advanced. Looking at this question does not really involve you to use advanced. Look at it. I will sort. I will use this. Let me come to data. Let me put my filter. He said they want the agents in North County. So the area must be North County. The area must be North County. So I filtered out North County. He said the bedroom must be two bedroom. Sorry, is it bedroom or bedroom? Let me check. Where is the question? I'm coming. Okay. He said two bedrooms. Two bedrooms. So let me increase this. So let me put this. Two bedrooms. He said the area must be North County. So I'll click on North County. He said how many bedrooms? Two bedrooms. So I'll be clicking on only two bedrooms. And the type, can you see the type I have here is already single family. He said the type must be a single family. So I have single family already. So can you see? I use my normal filtering to sort it. But there are some cases where you can't use your normal filtering. Your normal filter will not work. You have to use advanced. So now I've used that one for everything. Can I use my advanced for this same question? Yes. Are we going to use it now? Yes. So that's what we want to do now. So they said, so the first thing I will do is I will copy my header, Control Shift right, Control C to copy it. Then I'll come here, then I'll paste it. Control V, Control V. So now, then the next thing I want to do is, he said the area must be what? North County. So I'll say equals North County, North County. Where can I find North County? North County is here. Equals North County. He said the bedroom must be what? Two bedroom. So I'll just write two. Then the type must be equal to, so I can just go and check single type family, yeah, single family, yeah, enter. So I can now come to my advanced. So from my advanced, I'll copy to another location. Where is my list range? Delete this. The whole of the table is my list range. Control A. Where is my criteria? Criteria is that table that we just created. This table. That's my criteria. Enter. I'm coming. I'm doing it again. So I don't know what's happening. I'm coming. Let me just sort this. So now I've created my criteria. Let's go back to our advanced. Advanced, come to data. Under data, you see advanced. So copy to another location. My list range, delete this. I have this control A. Okay. Then my criteria, let's delete all this. Then I have the whole of this my criteria. Then copy to, let me delete all this. And I'll select the whole of this. That's my criteria. Now I have this. So have you seen that that's actually giving us an answer? And that's the same answer we got for that one. So South County, North County, the bedroom is what 2. So there's only one particular house that has this condition, where it is what, where the area is North County, the bedroom is 2, and the type is what, a single family. So that's for the next one. That's for the next one. Then we'll be having another one. Now it's getting tougher. It's getting tougher now. I want us to have a discussion very soon. So I would so I'm coming. He said display all the houses whose list price is between 300,000 and 400,000. So now I want us to have a discussion. When I say between 300,000 and 400,000, is 300,000 and 400,000 included in that amount? I want us to answer that question. I'll be calling people. So you'll mute your mic and tell me the reason why you're saying this. So let me start from Mrs. Anuluapo. Is she here? She's not here. Who again is here? Miss Elizabeth. Let's have you. Okay.
Yeah, I'm with you.
Okay, Miss Elizabeth, you said they want their houses where the list price is between 300,000 and 400,000. Should we include 300,000 and 400,000 when we are putting our criteria?
Can you come again with your question?
Okay, what I'm saying is like this. Let's assume someone asks you that they want to buy a house and they said, just give me houses that are between 300,000 and 400,000. They want to rent an apartment. Just give me houses that are between 300,000 and 400,000. So if you see a house that is actually 300,000 on dot or 400,000 on dot, will you be telling the person? Because they said between 300,000 and 400,000. So will you be telling the person? You are following instruction.
No.
Okay, your answer is no. Why do you say no?
Since it's between.
Between. Okay. Mr. Joseph, let's have it.
Yeah, I agree with her.
Okay. So what do you think? Will you include it?
Yeah, I said I agree with her. I won't include it.
Okay, you will include 300,000 and 400,000. Okay. Mr. Abdurafik. Mr. Abdurafik. Okay, I'll call someone else. Our class governor, what do you think we should do? Should we include it? Mr. Bernard. Mr. Bernard is not here. Okay.
Let me volunteer.
Okay.
Let me volunteer. I think we should include it. 300 or 400. We should.
I'm here. The line is breaking.
Okay, sorry. So what do you think we should do? Should we include it? Mr. Dara said we should include it. Okay. So Mr. Bernard, should we include it?
I didn't get the question.
I said if you are getting a house, you want to get an house for someone. You want to get a house for someone and the person said between 300,000 and 400,000. And you eventually see one house for 300,000 on dots. And you saw another one 400,000 on dots. Will you be telling the person?
Yes.
Yes,
Tell the
that
person.
was what I asked for.
Okay. Mr. Anthony said yes. Mr. Bernard said yes. So the answer is yes, you would include it. So in this context, you would include it. You will be including our 300,000 and 400,000 since they said between. But if they are said greater than 300,000, since they said greater than 300,000, so even if you see 300,000 on dot, you can't tell them. It must be great. If it is now 300,000, 1 naira, you can tell them. Because they said greater than. If they are said maybe 300,000 and above, you already know that okay, 300,000 is included. If they say anything below 400,000, 400,000 is not included. They said below 400,000. So I need you to understand those concepts. between those two things are included. Greater than, it is not included. But if I say greater than and equals to, it means that thing is included, and anything greater than it, anything greater than it is included. Greater than or equals to, included. Less than or equals to, included. Greater than, the main thing you are putting as greater than, it is not included. So if I say greater than 2, I'm starting from 3 in here. If I say less than 10, it means I'm starting from 9 downward. But if I say greater than or equals to 10, since so far I'm saying greater than or equals to 10, I'm putting 10 into that equation too. So I'm starting from 10. So I need you to understand that that is how all these things work. That is how they work. So let's go back to our Excel. So look at the question. It says display all the houses whose list price is between 300,000 and 400,000. Let me delete this. Whose list price is between 300,000 and 400,000. So now, the first thing I need to do, let me go and copy my header. Control Shift right, Control C. Let me come here and paste it, Control V. So now what I need here is that what I'm dealing with is only the price, this list price. For now, they said the price must be between 300,000 and 400,000. How am I going to put it to Excel that I need you to show me that the price is between 300,000 and 400,000? So the first thing I need to tell Excel is that Excel, that price must be greater than or equal to 300,000 because I'm including 300,000. So it must be greater than 300,000 and it can be equal to 300,000. Okay. So Excel will bring out all the prices that are greater than 300,000. Don't forget, it must not be more than 400,000 too. So I need another price here that will tell me those prices that are what? Less than 400. That will show what? Less than 400. Okay, I said greater than 300. So 600 too is greater than 300. But don't forget, our question said it must be between 300 and 400. So there must be a way I can show Excel that so far it is greater than 300. It must be less than 400 though. So don't go beyond 400. So what I will do is, let me select all this and I will move it. I will move it just a bit. So this list price, I'll copy it, I'll paste it here again. So I want to have two list prices. That's what I'm doing. I want to have two list prices. So the second list price now would now be less than or equal to 400,000. So that's what we are going to do there. If it was that the person said, if it was that the client said, I want all the houses greater than 300,000, we don't need to create another list price. We just say greater than 300,000. We are good to go. We're just going to create our advanced criteria. But because we are dealing with two prices here, between 300,000 and 400,000, so there must be a list price that will be telling me that it is above 300,000. And there must be another one that will be telling me that it is what? Below 400,000. So this is what we'll do. So I can now come here and I'll go back to my advanced. I'll go to my advanced, copy to another location. Okay, I'm coming. Someone dropped a message. Okay, Mr. Graphic, don't worry, I've gotten it wrong. So let me just go back. So now, let me delete this. Control A, that's for the range. So for the criteria, where's my criteria? Let me delete what I have here. My criteria is starting from here down. Yes, that's my criteria. Where am I copying to? I'm copying to this point. Let me copy here. Don't forget, the first one now is having 11 columns because we added 2 list prices. But don't forget, our answer must still have 10. So I'm still going to be highlighting only 10. Don't forget. And I click on what? Okay. Once I click on OK, you see all these list prices that are here, they are just between 300 and 400. If you look at them, they are between what? 300 and 400. So if you come here and check, you see these prices that are actually below 300. Look at this one. This one is below 300, below 300, below 300. Look at this one. This one is even above 400. But what we have here is that I've shown them that I want to see prices that are between 300,000 and 400. And it is showing me exactly that. It is showing me exactly what I want. To the next question. I don't know if you have any question regarding this. The advanced filter can't be enlarged. It's only the cells that can be enlarged. So that's why I said, that's why I'm putting it out what is there. So by the time you get on your Excel and you see it, you see what is there. I already explained those terminologies. So maybe when you have the videos, you can actually follow with it. So then the next thing, I'm trying to compress the video. That's the challenge I'm having, and I will sort it out this night. I'm trying to compress. That's why you have not seen the video. So I don't want you downloading a video and you have a video of like 1 gig. You understand? So I'm trying to like compress it so it will be smaller in size, so you guys can be able to download it. So for the next one, now it's getting more technical. Let me delete this. So look at the question. The question said, find all the houses. Find all the houses in North County area. But now the list price must be less than 300,000. Sorry, the list price is greater than 300,000. So they said we want our house in North County where the price is greater than 300,000, having 3 or 4 bedroom. Having 3 or 4 bedroom. Wow, 3 or 4 bedroom. How am I going to do that? So let's create our criteria. Let's create our criteria. First thing I will do is I'll come here, Control Shift right, copy the header, Control C, come here and paste it, Control V. Okay. Then the first thing is the area must be what? North County. The area must be North County. So North County. Then North County. The price must be greater than 300,000. So price there must be what? Greater than 300,000. Yeah, that's our price. Price must be greater than 300,000. Then it must be having how many bedrooms? 3 bedrooms. There's no way I can write 3 and 4 together here. It's not possible. There's no house that will have 3 bedroom and 4 bedroom together at the same time. It's not possible. So you can only have 3. But they said they want to see houses that have 3 and some houses too that have 4. So what I will do is I will still replicate what I have here. Here, North County is that is the house must still be in North County. It must still be greater than 300,000. But now the bedroom here is now going to be 4. Do you understand? The bedroom here now is going to be 4. So now I can see houses in North County having price greater than 300,000, and the bedroom is either 3 or 4 bedroom. Someone has okay, and the bedroom is either 3 or 4 bedroom. So now what I will do now is I will now come to my advanced, copy to another location. I'll come here and select everything, Control A. So what's my criteria? My criteria is all of this. That's my criteria. Where am I copying it to? I can copy to this point. Yeah, that's okay. Yeah. So if you look at it, all the price here, they're actually more than 300,000. Yeah, all the houses there, they are greater than 300,000. The bedroom are 3, some are 4. The bedrooms are 3 and some are what? Some are 4. So can you see all these are going? This is so nice. So this is what we are talking about. So let me come back to the class. Let's talk. What are the questions we are having? Okay, thank you for that question. Mr. Oluwoyo Temidayo said, why didn't we create a new column for the bedroom like we did where we add for a list price? Thank you. Now, it's not like they said when we wanted to answer that question for the list price. They said they want houses where the list price is between 300 and 400. That is together between 300 and 400. But this one, they used and. But this one, they used what? They said either 3 bedroom or 4 bedroom. They used or. So with that, you understand that anywhere you are having and, you have to what? Create 2 columns. If you are now dealing with or, you create 2 rows. Do you understand? Or means you have to create 2 rows, and means you have to create what? 2 columns. I don't know if you get what I've just said, Mr. Oluwoyo Temidayo. Are you with me? Mr. Oluwoyo Temidayo. Okay, thank you. So now, that's the end of the whole thing. That's the end of the whole thing. Now I still have some things that I want to show you. So I will be submitting our assignment and be doing all those things. I still want to tell us all that. So now, that is the class. That is it on sorting and filtering. Your assignment, I have your assignment here already. So if you're getting your assignment, you will do the assignments you submit. But that doesn't mean when you're done with the assignment, you will just leave it or you will just stop there. Give yourself questions. Give yourself as many questions as possible and try and solve them. Whatever I'm giving you will not be enough. So you need to start creating problems for yourselves too. And you solve them. If you have any problem, you can bring it to the group. Please and please. You need to constantly practice. What I've done now, you will do it again and again and again. Before you go to your assignment, then you'll be able to do your assignment. You repeat your assignment again and again. That is the only way you can understand this thing. You understand that yes, I have known all the nooks and crannies of this thing. Please and please. Now, for our assignment, I will explain this particular folder, this particular sheet to us again. Now, this sheet is a Google sheet, it's a live sheet. So, as I'm changing something, if you go to the link, you will see it there. It's a live sheet. So, as I'm changing or I'm writing anything, you will be seeing it. So, I'll be dropping our material. These are the materials. The one we used yesterday, this is it. This is the one we are using today. So, the 2 materials are there already. So, if you are thinking, oh, okay, where is the file that I'm using? It is here already. Your assignment this night will be pasted here. You see it, assignment 1 will be pasted here, and you see the document to that assignment. You can always click on the link. If I click on this link now, it will open what we used yesterday. But this is on a Google Sheet. If you want to use it on your Microsoft Excel, you have to download it. So you come here, you download it as Microsoft Excel. So once you download, you can use it on your local computer. No problem with that one. So now, that is for that. I'm coming. So now, for our assignment, let's assume you've done your assignment on your Excel. This assignment, I've done it on Excel. Let's say this is the assignment file. This is the assignment file. And I've done my assignment. And so far I've done my assignment. What I will do next is save it. Once I save, then I'll come to, you open your drive. Let me open my drive. Let me go to my mail. Once you open your mail like this, you can come here and you'll see your drive. You see your drive here. You see your drive. Then you can actually upload. You upload a file. That is that file of your assignment. You upload it inside your drive. So let's assume that I have it here. Just click on that file. You know the particular folder where you saved it. So you click on it and you open. Once you open, you see it. It will be here. You see it. Let's assume this is it. Let me just open. Okay. Look at it. Let me open it. Look at it here. I've opened it on my drive now. I've opened it on my drive. So what I'll do now is that I will not share. Once I open on my drive, I will not share it. Now this is where it gets you need to understand what I'm trying to explain. You not see this no. You not see all this. Now you see your mail and it will be like this. This is how you are going to see it, restricted. So nobody will be able to see it. You would have to come here and put it with anyone with the link. You have to put it that okay, anyone with the link can see it. So far you've kept it as anyone with the link, you can leave it as a viewer, no problem. I always download it and see what I'm doing and see what you are doing. So just say anyone with the link and copy the link. Just copy the link. You copy the link. Now let's assume this is our assignment file. Our assignment file is going to be like this. Then you come here, you write your name. Let me put my name, Fabowale Ahmed. That's my assignment. And you paste the link, Ctrl V. I pasted the link. So that is the link to my assignment. So far I've pasted the link now. I'll give you the file where you'll be pasting the link. So you go to the file and you paste the link there. So far you pasted the link, you submitted your assignment. It's as good as that. So far you pasted the link, you submitted your assignment. So that is it. So that is how we'll be submitting our assignment. I hope that is clear. So that is the way we'll be.
Can you explain it one more time?
I should explain it one more time.
Yes,
okay. Let me go to my drive. So from my drive, you click on new, you upload the file. That is the file where your assignment is from your local computer. You upload it. Once you upload it, you see your file. You see it in your drive. Open it on your drive. Open that particular file on your drive. So when you open it on your drive, you click on share because you want to share to us. You want to share it to me. So you click on share. Once you click on share, it will be unrestricted like this. Restricted. This is what you'll be seeing. So you have to put it with what? Anyone with the link. You have to change it to what? Anyone with the link. If you put it on restricted, I won't be able to see it. So you put it to anyone with the link, and I will click on copy. You click on what? Copy. So there will be a new sheet where you'll be submitting your assignment. That new sheet would be asking you for your name and the link. So you come there and you put your name. Fabowale Ahmed. So Mr. Abdurafik will put Abdurafik something. So I will know, okay, this is your assignment. And in front of it, that link that you copied, you now paste it. Ctrl V. So with that, you have submitted your assignment.
Okay, so you'll be giving us this platform, right?
Yes. Yes, the platform where you'll be copying the link to. You will see it on that WhatsApp description. You know where if you want to see this particular sheet now, if you go to the WhatsApp description, you see there. Now you'll be having two links there now. It won't be one again. So one will be for our materials and one will be for submission of assignments. Hope you understand. If you go to our WhatsApp group and you go to the description, if you go to the description, you will see one link there. That link will take you to this particular file, to this particular file. And this file is for just materials, where we'll be dropping the materials we'll be using in class. Now you'll be seeing two links there now. The second link now will be for where you'll be submitting your assignment. Do you understand? That will be the second link. So that's where you'll be pasting your name and the link to your assignment. Hope that is clear enough.